Hello, everybody. Welcome back to the United Way for the Manchester United versus Aston Villa preview, or as Unai Emery would say, good evening. But let's hope tomorrow is a bad evening for Unai Emery. It wasn't quite a bad evening for him on Sunday, though, was it, Ron?
Yeah, I mean, still a bit upset and still worried about tomorrow, but I think there'll be a change in.
I want to ask you a question because I was more pissed off that we lost because Emery was the manager more than because we are playing Aston Villa. Or was it both?
Unai Emery.
Yeah. I mean, Tom, Villa, Hold on, I'll just take you off mute.
But yeah, no, it was both be fair, obviously. But sure, this point, 2 goals to get in the space of like 11 minutes. It was a disaster waiting to happen.
The third goal that he got though, no one could have saved it. That came as
No, I'll tell you what, Jacob Ramsey's a very good player. Can't lie.
Yeah, and I think he got the an own goal as well. Because I checked after the match.
Yeah, I think he did. Yeah, I think he did.
So he got himself a brace. So technically, Villa got 4 goals against us.
Just not good enough. I mean, I know we have lots of key players injured and out that game, like Fernandez, Anthony, Sancho, Varane. But still, we were shocked, and I have to admit, we were just not on that at all.
Hopefully, we've learned our lesson, and we go out and beat them tomorrow. It's at home as well. But Ryan, is fitness becoming a problem? Is fitness becoming a problem? Like you're playing the same team.
Yeah.
Twice a week. Is it becoming a problem?
Yeah, I think it is. I mean, like, don't get me wrong. The team we had before Villa was actually playing well, and I think fitness was a big issue on Sunday, and that's where we fell.
Yeah. Like you can't play, like I said it, you can't play Ronaldo twice a week. You can't play Ronaldo twice a week. You can't play Eriksen twice a week. You can't play Casemiro twice. I don't think you can play anyone twice a week because it's Thursday, Sunday, Thursday, Sunday, Thursday, Sunday. Like the next time we play after tomorrow, Sunday. And I was looking at the fixtures there. I think it was the 4th leg against Barcelona. Well, actually, I want to talk about us getting Barcelona. Was it rigged? Was it not? I don't care. Nothing we can do about that now, anyways. But supposing we have Barcelona on the Thursday and Leicester on a Saturday. Well, that could change, but that's just what it says in the Man United app.
It's already changed. That's in February. I'd say that probably changed.
Yeah, I'm hoping it changes because that'd be mad to play on a Thursday, travel back on a Friday. Now, I'm not sure whether it's the home or away leg, but still, it's Barcelona. As much as they're top of the La Liga as well, actually, by 5 points, seeing something like that. So they're doing well, but in European competitions, you don't seem to kind of be up for it. But I mean, Tom, fitness. Same question I asked Ryan. Is fitness becoming a problem, or?
Yeah, definitely it's not. Because I mean, obviously, we're playing twice a week, every week, because the World Cup's obviously just around the corner. That's why you see all these key players getting injured. Like, I mean, how many players have gotten injured this season? Big names that are at the World Cup. I've lost count of many I've seen. Like, I could go on all day about it. Like, but yeah, fitness is going to be
more than 10.
I lost count about nearly 100 at this rate. Like, but obviously that's just fitness is going to be a problem there.
Yeah, it is. It is. I mean, the World Cup. I mean, do you reckon though, because the World Cup's, it's getting closer and closer, that the players are like, I mean, I'm just saying, it could be not, like, it's just throw it in there. Is it like, you don't want to jump into anything too quick, don't want to jump into challenges because I don't want to be out of the World Cup?
No, it's just good. Some of these players, like, there's lots of injury-prone players. They're playing so much football, they're going to get injured. Varane. There's another few as well, like Varane being one of the main ones. Like,
Varane.
Players that get injured easily, playing twice a week. It's a recipe. It's a recipe for disaster. Unless they get super lucky, they're screwed. Honestly.
Yeah. I mean, it's. I mean, what some into some countries that are in the World Cup have already picked their teams that they bring to the World Cup. And Varane got into the French one, which is surprising because I thought he would have been injured, but unless he's getting back, quick recovery. Was it a injury?
Well, no, the injury when he got into against Chelsea the next day or two, it was like said that he'll be out for the rest of the football match, but when the World Cup comes back, he'll be fine. That's what I heard. That's what I saw on Instagram.
Yeah. I've seen a lot of things, and it's like supposedly he was doing a bit of fitness himself around some training ground, something like that. I had seen something the other day. I mean, he's gonna be very valuable. You're gonna need him with next year. Barcelona, Europa League, especially the 4th leg with Leach being out, which is not going to be handy.
Yeah,
You know,
no,
he's
won't be.
suspended for the first game at Barcelona. I mean, Barcelona have a good team. You know, as much as their form's a bit. I don't rate Xavi as a manager. If they had a decent manager, God knows where they could be.
Like, you give him time. Like, I mean, I know at the minute he's not great. Like, remember with Arteta? Remember how
That's
bad
it.
Arteta was for a while? Look at him now. I
First
think
place.
this Xavi will do the same. Like, you know, he's not great for the minute, but he's slowly, gradually getting better, and then he'll be like, I do think he can be a good manager.
I think he managed some
Potential.
foreign team, didn't he? Like some other weird team before he went to
Like
Barcelona.
some team in like Saudi Arabia or something. I'm not sure if that was real, but he managed somewhere there. Moved to
Yeah.
Barcelona last year, or this time last year.
It's a big step.
And I think give him enough time, he can become a very good manager.
It's a big step for any manager. Like,
Yeah.
it's like, I mean, it was like Solskjaer for us. You know, you go from bloody a Norwegian team or Cardiff to Manchester United.
Yeah, same with Arteta. I mean, he used to be the assistant coach at Man City, and that's all the experience he had. Then he went straight to Arsenal.
I mean, I know this is totally off topic related to Man United and Aston Villa, but like say if right, and I don't know whether some would want Arsenal, would like Arsenal to win, or maybe City to win the title this year. But you reckon, you know, if say if Arteta wins, you get Pep coming out kind of like, well, it's because of me, you know, because I helped him for him a year or so since he was assistant coach, or is Arteta just becoming a genius? Like,
I'd say it's a bit of both. Like, you know, like having Guardiola. Like, it was the same thing with Ten Hag. Remember, Ten Hag was Guardiola's assistant at Bayern Munich a good few years ago.
yeah,
Look how good Ten Hag is. Arteta's the exact same, you know. No, I do think like Arteta certainly has a good bit to stick. Because remember how low? Remember he lost 5 to Man City. They lost first 3 games in the season. Look, they certainly be sacked. Look at the turnaround since then.
yeah.
That's not like amazing.
Oh,
Absolutely amazing.
you could almost say Arsenal's start last season was like our start this season. Got better in the first two, third game.
Yeah.
You know, obviously, I mean, I remember that City game that they played them away. It was like 5. It could have been more than 5. Could have been 10 the way City were playing all over them. I mean, Ryan, we'll come to you because I mean, you definitely don't want Arsenal to win You don't want Arsenal to win any trophies. Never mind the Premier League. Because, I mean, you know, you might have a relative, a close relative, maybe. Might be your brother, is it? Yeah.
Yeah.
That is an Arsenal fan. So I reckon he slagged you over a lot of things. Sunday, the draw on Monday. Arsenal fans are annoying, anyways. But anyways, right. What do you think of I mean, I know this is totally off topic, but like, what do you reckon? Arsenal, could they be fake? Are they getting closer and closer to being even more favourites to win the title, or is that tough patch still to come? Because it happens to all the best of us.
I mean, they have a good chance of doing it, but they have, like, you look at the World Cup when we come back in January, they have Newcastle, Spurs, and us. So that's going to be a tough one for them. But I mean, I don't wish any player to get injured, but the World Cup could see a lot of teams get screwed over when it's all finished with injuries. Like if Arsenal lose Martinelli and Jesus, probably not good.
It'd be like us, but like, say if Martinez got injured, or Casemiro, or Bruno, or Anthony, that would screw us over, boys. Do you know what I mean? Like, does any of us want us? Does any of us here want Arsenal to win the title? Or we just no, give it to City. Like, I mean, I'd love us to win it. Jesus, I think I mean,
It's not really
Same.
like you're not exactly spoiling for choice between Arsenal and City. It's like choosing. Gary Neville said this a few years ago. It's like choosing 2000 Nick your wife.
Yeah, it is though.
Literally,
you're,
it's like that.
You're right.
It's like that.
No, you're right. Though.
I don't know. Like it's not funny either way. Like it's not really.
No. I mean, I'm looking forward to when Man City do play Arsenal. Though I am looking forward. I don't know when it is. It was meant to be a few weeks back, but I got moved because Arsenal had to play Europa League game the day after. I'd love to see that game though between Arsenal and City. I mean, I think that'll whoever wins that game will go win the title. Simple as.
I'm actually gonna say it now. Remember if you remember last season in January, remember they played each other at the Emirates. That's when Arsenal came like fifth. Arsenal nearly bet them, but they got players enough and they lost that's gonna goal. If they can do that when they were just pushed for Champions League, I think they can beat them now at the Emirates. At home, Arsenal will beat Man City. I'm saying this now. I think that then Eddie had a big City will win, but honestly, I do think Arsenal can beat them at the Emirates.
Yeah, I mean, I don't want to say too much because we played them on Sunday, but we just about beat Fulham on Saturday with a penalty in the 95th minute. So it was deep into injury time.
That's the thing. I mean, Fulham are a decent enough team, but you're needing a penalty. I know for sometimes we need a bit of luck, and sometimes you have to win ugly. That's the world of football. I mean, we've done it multiple times. But yeah, we beat Fulham last minute. Not amazing, but a win's a win, I suppose. But still, it's not great.
And if you look at that game, right, and if you look at the penalty incident, technically Fulham should have got a point because look, it's over now. We can't do nothing about it. But Kevin De Bruyne died.
It was weak.
Oh,
It was very weak penalty on there. I even saw that. I didn't think so. You remember we were saying that was a penalty. I don't know.
Yeah.
De Bruyne's cheek, correct?
No, he is so. Like Tom just says, he doesn't give a shit. Who's watching or who, puts him to the sword. He doesn't care. All right, Tom. You know, that's what we're here for, isn't it? Yeah. I mean, he did get a goal, City, but it was offside because I was watching it. Literally just clicked onto it. See Haaland celebrating. Next while Haaland was having a tantrum all over the pitch. Typical Haaland. Tall. 7 foot tall, 200-pound giant.
Robots.
Robot, yeah. Yeah. It's hard to know. I mean, for next year, come May, we could be like, how did bloody Tottenham win the title? You know what I mean? You don't know. I doubt we'll ever say that in our lifetime. That's being real. I hope not, anyways, because I don't want Tottenham to win anything.
Well, with their team, I don't think they'll be winning anything anytime soon.
Yeah.
Just again, I know this is totally off topic, right? But Richarlison got called up to the Brazil team, right? He's 2 assists and 0 goals. Firmino has 6 goals and 3 assists, and he got no call up.
It makes no sense. It makes no bloody sense. And I've seen something like, but Richarlison turns into bloody R9 when he plays for Brazil.
Yeah.
How can you rely on that though? How can you be like, we're going to be fine, Richarlison? No. Firmino is impressive uphill. I hate the fucker, but he is a good player. That's the thing about him. The amount of games he's got Liverpool over the line this season.
I was thinking about Richarlison. You might have seen it as well as on Instagram and Twitter and all that. It was like, the Richarlison is basically, he thinks he's Ronaldo, but he has the ability of Stuart Darwin. Or is it the former Liverpool winger? Downing, Stuart Darwin.
Yeah. I remember Downing already for Liverpool. Our United boys got called up. Anthony deserved it.
Yeah.
Casemiro, no question.
Obviously.
No question. Is that just the 2 United players?
Oh, Fred as well.
Fred, jeez, I forgot about. I don't know how he got called up. To be honest, but
he's good for Brazil. No, I'd be for Brazil. He played actually pretty well.
So don't Fred and Casemiro when they play with each other they're unbeaten.
I think so, yeah. And also, I know he's not Tellez got called up, so I know he's technically not a player. He kind of is practically unknown, but he got called up as well.
Who?
Tellez.
Yeah. Haven't watched much of him though. I'm not sure whether he's smashing it or not in the league with Sevilla.
Yeah, I don't know either. I think their manager got sacked a while back to the Sevilla manager, so I don't know if he's doing too well or not.
So Martial went alone there last season. Poor, came back this season. Marshall's been playing well.
Sevilla manager is now Wolves manager, isn't he?
Julian
Yeah,
Lopetegui.
I don't think I heard about him, but Julien, whatever his name. He used to manage Real Madrid as well a few years ago, but he got sacked after like 3 months.
Don't be fucking stop putting sex things in the chat. Fuck's sake.
Oh, the happening again, is it?
Yeah. Don't realise like it's now not November. Fuck off.
Could have chosen any other month except this month. Poor timing.
Fucking hell. Dopey bitch. But anyways, we'll move on tomorrow. That definitely wasn't meant to happen, boys. But, you know, I might get arrested now. But Aston Villa, I know we'll talk about the World Cup near the end because I think Rashford might be getting called. I'm not sure what our England's team is out. No, it's supposed to be meant to be out.
Yeah, no, it's
What?
it got announced there I think half an hour ago.
We'll talk about that near the end, anyways. But Aston Villa tomorrow at home, Old Trafford under the lights. Carabao Cup. Carabao Cup is shy competition, lads. Is there a point of having it? Is it stainless steel or silverware? You know what I mean? What is it? If you win it, happy days. But I mean, we got knocked out early doors last season. I think it was the first knockout game against West Ham.
Yeah, it was. That's
Look, to be honest, the Carabao Cup to me is basically the Mickey Mouse Cup. What I couldn't give to.
Or is it stainless steel or silverware?
Like,
You know what I mean?
I couldn't give two shits if we win or if we don't.
Yeah, no, it's definitely
basically it's a B-Tech FA Cup. That's all. It's a B-Tech FA Cup.
Yeah. So it wasn't called something else before Carabao Cup.
EFL Cup.
Like EFL Cup, like it's I still call it
Carling Cup.
I think that it's changed name multiple times.
It's like you're just trying to find names that will interest people. But the Carabao Cup, like your logo is literally a ball that has Carabao Cup around it. I don't know. Like you don't see the FA Cup having a dog and FA Cup around it. Like, you know what I mean? It's shit. It's literally bullshit. You know. But Jadon Sancho and Anthony are doubts for the game tomorrow, so I doubt we'll see them in our last two games. So that's one thing I'm surprised that Anthony got called up though. Like, I mean,
I don't know. He's a very good player.
Is it a no-brainer?
I'm saying this now. I think I might have said this before. I don't know why, and I'm going to stick by this. I don't really care if people say I'm stupid. I think Anthony can be as good as Neymar given 5 years.
Yeah. Well, I was playing FIFA yesterday, right? And supposedly he won the Ballon d'Or from. Like he only has really 7 goals for me in the Premier League this season. But listen, it's FIFA. It's unrealistic, isn't it?
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, like Sancho, so far this season, I don't rate him.
I gotta be honest. Can I say this about Sancho? I was speaking with my uncle this other day in a racing. Like we can say all we want. I do respect him as a player, and I do like him, but he's just an average player. I'm sorry, he is just an average player.
He has no confidence. Confidence is.
Yeah, but just
he doesn't take anyone on.
Anthony's better than him. Anthony's better than him. Rashford's better than him. I have to admit, like he can pass. But
someone said that Garnacho's better than him.
He doesn't take on the opposition fullback. He just passes it back to like the left back or the midfield.
That's it. I mean, I was something there about like is saying something that Jadon Sancho won't be called up for the England squad. Someone said. Someone in the comments said, well, unless Southgate wants someone that passes the ball back every 5-10 minutes, because you know, so you go up, you're like Sancho's there, because thing is with Sancho, he has the qualities to score goals and do all these special flicks and all that, whatever. Because he did what, like 2 years to sign him. We signed him, came to the Prem, don't know what happened.
There's a big difference between the German football and English football. Big difference. Players like that can't handle it.
Like, I mean, I had this conversation about a week ago with a couple of lads in college. Anthony in the Bundesliga, not Anthony, Sancho in the Bundesliga, up there. Sancho on the Prem, down there. Like it's shocking. Like, don't get me wrong. Yeah, he had a good game against Liverpool, but I think after the Liverpool game, where's he been?
Yeah, like you can't pick and choose your games.
He hasn't got much pace. That's another problem with Sancho. Like he's not slow. Like well, you see these wingers like Anthony and Rashford have a very good pace. Sancho is just he's not that pacey.
Yeah.
He won't take on fullbacks. Like for a skillful winger, I don't see why he doesn't. He's not exactly most clinical, but he's a winger first, not when wingers are. I'm sorry, he's just an average player. I know it's take me too long to minute, but he is. He is simply just an average player.
No, you're right.
To me, he's lazy. Like he
Yeah.
reminds you of. No, I know Rashford had a lot of injuries last year and the year before, but like he reminds me of Rashford that time. Didn't really run after a ball if it was like there. He's lazy.
Yeah. Well, Rashford is bloody flying so far.
Yeah.
Like I wasn't. I actually thought Sancho would have got called up for the World Cup, obviously before the season started. Because I looked at Rashford last season, and I was like, new manager, will he be able to gel himself? It took him a while to get used to Ten Hag's system, but he's not. I'm liking Rashford these days. We should have started him. Did we start him? We did start him on Sunday, but we played him out of position. Played him on the right wing. He's not a right winger.
We've no right winger. Like
No.
until Anthony or Sancho come up, we've no right winger. Rashford's not a right winger. Garnacho and Delanga isn't. Like we have no right winger. Simple as.
Yeah, I thought is Alanga a left winger? That was right.
Alanga, well, not like he is not like, but
Alanga's not even a good player at all, though.
When he plays on the left, he's okay. No, fair enough. He's not a great player. Like he's not quite there yet. But
He's still young.
yeah, no. But see, when he plays on the left wing, he's much better. Against Liverpool, he played on the left wing, got an assist. Only played the first half. He had a decent game. He plays on the right. He's average. He's a left winger. Like we just put him on the right, hoping he'd do the job. But that he just didn't. The first few games he started playing for us, like remember when Rannick first came in, he started playing a few games. He was on the left. That's when we saw the best of him. He gets moved to the right, dead.
Like you go back to last year when he played Atletico Madrid in the Champions League and he scored the goal. He played on the left, and that's how he created chances and he got the goal in the end. But the right hand side just doesn't suit him.
That's all about Anthony on that right hand side. Like when you don't see Anthony, like our last 2 games, Sociedad last Thursday and Aston Villa on Sunday, he would have been ideal for them 2 games because his pace can hurt you. He can swing the ball in. That left boot it's dangerous. I know Paul Scholes mightn't be a fan of him. What's it like a one touch pony? Something like that. There we go. Remember, I actually remember you saying that, Tom. So he's not a big fan of Anthony. Scholes not a big fan of Anthony, but it's like I think if not January with the January window, the next summer transfer window, you should look at another left-footed right winger because when Anthony's injured, you barely have any options. Like on that right hand side, like Rashford, Alanga. Let's you go crazy and throw Bruno and Bert's right winger. There's no creativity coming from that right hand side. Left hand side, yeah. Right hand side, that's I don't know. It's not the greatest of like if you're Ten Hag and you're naming your team out like tomorrow, like I would have liked it if Anthony was back, but I think the next time we'll see him play is the World Cup for Brazil. Would it be a slim chance we'll see him back Sunday for Fulham? I think you're asking a bit too much there. Yeah. But Villa, seem to be a totally different club under Unai Emery. I hope that tomorrow night we smash them out, but I just hope Villa had that one game, honeymoon period, new manager, fresh faces, fresh legs. They had a full week to prepare for this. We had, 2 days the most? So, and then we have, Sunday, nearly 4 days to prepare for Villa. Can you see us being a better side tomorrow, Tom? At home as well.
We'll improve definitely. Like we'll definitely play better than what we did on Sunday, but it depends on the teams really. Like say Villa could easily go for a bigger, like a bit of a B team, and like obviously depends what team we go for as well. Like, but yeah, I do think we'll play better.
Yeah. Ryan, can you see any differences tomorrow? Same shitty game like we had Sunday, or a bit more better and different for us?
Well, I reckon Ten Hag's had a big chat to the players and told them that, what happened Sunday is you better not do that tomorrow, or, there's going to be consequences. Because, even after the Villa game on Sunday, he called the players stupid, trying to play the ball over the top to Ronaldo for the whole game, which was stupid. You look at the height of Mings and concert, So I pray to God that we don't do that tomorrow, and I hope Ten Hag has got that across to his players, and I hope we win.
Yeah. I was doing the watch along on Sunday with Leo, and I was like, what's Emery's system? Like, what is he? Is he attack manager? Is he balanced?
He'd be defensive.
Defensive. When he got the 2 goals against us in the first half, then we had all the chances. They went defensive. Once we got that goal for half time, second half, Villa came out, hit us, got the 3rd goal, then they set back. So when they scored, he set back. It's not like
defensive was Villarreal.
What?
Remember how defensive was Villarreal?
Yeah, and they got the job done there as well. So it just goes to show Emery knows what he's doing, but I don't know. I think him going to Aston Villa is a good appointment for Villa. Would you say it would be more of a step down for Emery, a step up? Like Villa, Aston Villa, would it be the same teams? Like there's no top class players for them, no top class players for Villa. Do you reckon it's just from, it's big steps or just simple step across the line? Because would Villa be the Villarreal at the Premier League?
I'd say Villarreal is slightly better.
Yeah.
So step down?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's probably a step down, but, you look at it, it's a good appointment for Villa. I think Arsenal is a bit too big for Unai Emery at the time.
Yeah.
We even said when he did his first interview at Aston Villa, the right club, the right mindset now with Villa. So, he's got to implement his ideas and hopefully change their season around.
Yeah. Well, I'm hoping that we beat them tomorrow. But speaking of Villa, few good players. Tom, Bailey, good player. What do you reckon of Bailey? Do you reckon decent player?
With the new manager, I think he can be decent. Actually, I saw this thing as well, and then I saw another stat as well. He's only scored 4 goals for Villa. All 4 were for 4 different managers. His first one was under Dean Smith last season, then one under Gerrard, one under the fellow who was just caretaking him for 2 games or whatever, and then one under Emery. 4 goals for 4 different managers.
So he's not going to score anymore until Villa sack.
Let's hope not.
Yeah, let's hope we keep him quiet tomorrow. Do you have Buendia? Coutinho? Is Coutinho injured or what's going on there? He didn't play Sunday.
I think he's injured. Yeah, I think he's injured.
Yeah, Ollie Watkins, Danny Ings, not sure what's up with him. I think he was on the bench Sunday. Matty Cash, good player.
I've always liked him. I spoke for many times. I think he's underage. I think he's pretty good there.
Yeah, good player. I think he got called up. Poland. He went to Poland, didn't
he? Yeah.
So I think he got called up for them as well. But yeah, do you reckon Villa will have any plans of their own tomorrow, Ryan? Or just go with the same game plan as they did on Sunday?
I think Emery's going to stick to the winning formula. I mean, if the winning formula works, you don't go and change it.
Yeah, that's it. Don't change your own game. So do you reckon they make changes?
Maybe one or two, but I don't see any major changes.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, so they might, yeah, I reckon they'll go all in.
Like, I think it's the same for every manager. Think what I am. Don't change the winning formula.
Yeah, that's it. That's it. So yeah, I mean, Villa are like they're like Villa on their day are a good side. They're a threat to any team. Sunday, for example, watch them now. We'll go and absolutely smash them out of the park tomorrow, bait them around, and we'd be like, why did we not do that Sunday? Like if I would have preferred to win Sunday and lose tomorrow. That's what I would have preferred, honestly. Because Carabao Cup games are like it's honestly like having a phone when you have no hands. I'm sorry, having fuck's sake, I can't find something decent for this. Having shoes when you have no feet. It makes no sense. Now again, my analogies are the shittest things you could ever have. So I apologise for that one. But I mean, I seen something there. A possible starting lineup to face Villa tomorrow is Dubravka, Gallo, Maguire, Martinez, Malacia, McTominay, Fred, Alanga, Bruno, Sancho, Martial. So maybe that could be the factor.
Decent team. All that.
Yeah, but that's I wouldn't believe that. You know what I mean? That's just
Well, I did read today that Ten Hag said Martial is guaranteed minutes tomorrow, whether it's starting or coming on as a sub.
I hope he starts. I'm glad he's back. He's not called up to the World Cup, but what do you expect?
But you know what will happen now, right? Tomorrow, he will play absolutely fantastic, maybe bag his all or two, and then get injured again.
Yeah, I know. But why does he do that? Like if Martial was a fully fit player, not injury prone, I bet you he was got. If he didn't get his injuries this season, he's gone to the World Cup. He's gone. World Cup is his. Pre-season, great. Very start to the season when he came back for one good game, injured. Came back, one good game, injured. So every game he's played was probably about 3 or 4 or 5 the most. He played well. I can see why France didn't call him up. But I mean, I don't know. I mean, the World Cup as well. God knows what could happen after that. I mean, tomorrow's our last game at Old Trafford before we go to the World Cup. So it's one last dance. Let's hope it's a good night for us. But you'd expect it. If Rashford gets called up as well, he'd be sky high. I'm not sure whether he did or not. More than likely, I reckon he did. Don't know I don't know if their team is out or not. Not sure what the really story is there. I know Wales get their team out, but they're Wales, so who cares about them, right? Leo watching now, going fuck you. Yeah, I cannot see the Welsh, Wales, the England squad. Don't think it's been called out yet, has it?
No, I think it has been.
Yeah, well, I mean, do you reckon
I think they
Rashford?
announced it at like 8 o'clock-ish.
Hold on. Yeah, I don't think so. Maybe he did, maybe he didn't. But do you reckon, Tom, Rashford deserves to get called up to the England squad? Because more than likely he will.
Yeah, I think he does. It's close, because I mean, before this season he was obviously shocking, but this season he's fair enough. He's not been he's been good. Like he's missed a few chances. There's still a bit he could add to his game, but he certainly the improvement he's made has been amazing. Like he's been a very good improvement.
Yeah.
And yeah,
Ryan?
I would play him for the World Cup. You know, I would bring him to the World Cup. I do think he deserves that
Yeah.
chance.
And I hope he has a good game tomorrow on Sunday. You know, so then Southgate doesn't regret his decision. But God knows, anyone could touch wood. No one else gets injured for us and in the World Cup. That's the last thing you want. But Ryan, do you reckon Rashford deserves to get the call up? Has he done enough to impress you and Southgate? I mean, we don't care
Yeah.
who gets called up because we hoping to get knocked out early doors. You know what I mean? So we can have a laugh. So yeah, deserves it. Yeah.
Yeah, I reckon so. Yeah.
I mean, last season nowhere near. I mean, I don't know. I hope he has. I'd like him to do well in the World Cup.
Just have it here, lads. England boss Gareth Southgate will publicly name his squad at 2 p.m. on Thursday, November 10th.
2 p.m. tomorrow. Yeah. So we'll see what happens there, anyways. But more than likely, Rashford is going to get the call up. I think everybody knows him. Everybody clown Rory Jennings, who predicted Haaland to have a bad season. Does anyone know him?
Yeah, no, yeah.
See, watched something yesterday, right? And he thinks that Danny Welbeck, he did his team, that he'd bring to the World Cup, and he said he'd bring Danny Welbeck. Danny Welbeck's good. Yeah, Tom's gone. Tom's gone to throw himself out the window. Because he's like, bring him because his experience. Look what he's doing for Brighton. So yeah, you're not going to really score volleys against Brazil. You're not. You know, you're not.
Look, I know we're all Irish and we absolutely despise the English, but if James Maddison doesn't get called up, I would be shocked.
Yeah, I'll take a Phil Johnson get called up, lads. I'm done.
Team, shut up. Just shut up.
Yeah, no, I don't think he's getting called up though. He deserves it. Mind you, but I don't think he's going to get called up. I think he deserves it.
I'll definitely put him in over Grealish.
Man, honestly, Grealish is shit. Look, he's shit. I don't know if anyone disagrees, but Grealish is shit.
I agree. I mean, he was a good player for Villa. Like a certain systems fit him. Like the Villa system fit him fine. Like, and under Ollie, he would have fit United's system just fine. The City system he doesn't fit because he's a player that likes to hold up the ball and play it through a long pass to someone. That's not how City work. If you don't work well off the ball, you're not in the team. He doesn't really. He scored one goal all season. And the person he was dissing, Miguel Almiron on, we remember that, the bus clip when he was drunk, dissing Miguel Almiron. Miguel Almiron has got more goals this month than he has in his whole City career.
I added him straight into my fantasy team.
Same.
Monday morning, Almiron.
Almiron's fantastic. Almiron is absolutely fantastic. This month has been absolutely incredible.
I literally bought Almiron into my fantasy team last weekend.
Yeah.
That's fair enough for easy. At the minute he can't score, and like Newcastle are just an unreal team.
When you see now on Sunday, he'll score about 5 on goals and get a red card, I'll be like, thanks, lovely, appreciate it.
They are playing Chelsea, I think. So.
Yeah, but anyone could beat Chelsea, like Brighton, like, you know what I mean? Like if Arsenal could beat you, they're just shit. You know, we beat them, so you know that's what I'm saying. trying to give myself confidence. Yeah, I wouldn't mind. I literally took out. I don't know who I had, but Almiron, get in there. Don't care how much points that gets took off me. Get in there. Haaland, because I took him out because he was injured. Took him out. Boom. He scored. I think Haaland scored on Sunday. I know he got
20, yeah.
But before that, he got a goal, and I was like, bastard. Went back. Haaland. Looked down. Haaland penalty. I was like, nice one. But lads, looking forward to tomorrow. Nervous, Ryan? What you reckon?
I just hope we don't play the same Sunday. And I think we will win, but it will be a very narrow victory.
Now, if you predict the same thing I'm taking, Ryan, you can fuck off.
See, if it happens now this time, right, I'm walking out the door and I'm never coming on these streams again.
Tom, looking forward to tomorrow. Nervous? What's the head saying?
Ryan was supposed to praise Spawn. Fair enough. I do think we'll win. Not going to be the easiest match, but I do think we can go next round.
It's gonna be weird if the three of us predict the same scoreline. Never But Tom, can I get your predicted 11, and then I'm gonna get everyone's predicted 11, then goal scorers. Oh, score
In
predictions.
goal, I do actually think Dubravka's going to get a shout. Don't know, I just hope so. He's there his chance.
Yeah.
I mean, he's not played a 1 minute for this season all yet. Dallo, Malacia, Maguire, Martinez. Then we'll have probably I'd say Casemiro will start along with Fred probably. Then we'll have Alanga on the left, probably like a Rashford on the right, Bruno Cam, and I'm thinking we'll probably have Martial striker. I don't think he's fit up to start.
How much did we miss Bruno on Sunday?
A lot.
Big time.
Bruno's one of our best players. He still is. Like, I know he's like how much goals, but he's still one of our best players.
Yeah, well, I mean, I didn't think we were a one-man band anymore. It just goes to show, without Bruno, we're shit. It's like when we first bought Bruno. When Bruno came off, we played shit. Bruno's on, you're like, what team? We're going to win. We're going to win titles, Champions Leagues, everything. Take Bruno off. So do you reckon we'll just about finish above relegation, or what's the story? But Ryan, predicted 11.
Dubravka, because, you know, like I said before, it's a Mickey Mouse Cup, as I call it, so I reckon Dubravka will get a start.
Yeah.
Dallo, Martinez, Maguire, Luke Shaw, Ericsson, Casemiro, Fernandez, Garnacho on the left, Rashford on the right, and Martial up top.
I think everyone predicted 11's going to say. Yeah, I mean, Dubravka in goals. I'd like to see Dubravka. I mean, geez, we signed him like 2 months back, and he still hasn't got a game time. And I think don't Newcastle have the opportunity to call him back in January if they want? So
Yeah.
I doubt they will. I don't think Eddie Howe will be.
No, actually, I think both of them. I don't think so.
Yeah. Right back the law. I think Wan-Bissaka will play Sunday because I think the law is out for that game or something like that. Another yellow card, whatever. I've seen something like that today. The Butcher, Martinez, Maguire, Malacia left back. I'm gonna say, will McFred return? I don't know. I don't think so. I think Ten Hag will still want to go strong, but I'm gonna go McTominay and Casemiro. No, McTominay and Fred, because I want to think of that, man going forward instead of having 2 DM. Bruno Cam, Garnacho on the left, Alanga, geez, no, get out of my team. Garnacho on the left, Rashford on the right, and Martial up top. Good old Tony up top. Now, Tom, the big one, the one Ryan gets nervous for. Score predictions, please.
I think it is going to be Man United 3, Aston Villa 2.
Oh. Whoa. Whoa, Jesus, Tom. Talk.
Yeah, going for a mad one. Sometimes
No.
if you don't take a risk, you also take a risk. So it will live once.
I'd rather it be a golf fest than be a shit fest.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I'd rather that be it. 3-2? Would I be surprised? No. I wouldn't. 3-2 United. Hold on, Tom. I just want to get your goal scores.
I think it's going to be Martial's going to score.
Yeah.
I know this is a weird one. I think Martinez is going to get his first goal for United.
Let's know. Oh,
Yeah,
Tom.
I think he's going to score. You just watch now. He's going to score.
Tom, if you get this right, I'm gonna put at least €500 in your bank account for the end.
Oh, cheers! Means the world.
I see that. Okay, right. I'm like, Tom, I was only messing.
And then the next goal scorer will be Bruno Fernandes, I'd say.
Wouldn't be surprised, Tom. Wouldn't be surprised. And for Aston Villa?
I'd say Ramsey again, and probably I honestly think what's his face? Ollie Watkins. Ollie Watkins probably scores that.
Yeah, I mean, Leo. It's like fully football scientists and I realised. Leo says 2-2, but we're losing on pens. I doubt No. Tom. Alright, thanks for that one, Tom. If you get that right, throw me your bank details across, and we'll sort that out. Jesus Christ, I'm hoping you don't get that right. I hope you win. If you get 3-2, I'll be like, right, but like, fuck's sake, as long as Martinez doesn't score. Ryan?
No, you can go next. I'm too nervous.
No, you go.
Man United 2.
Yeah.
Aston Villa 1.
Yeah, it's happened. It's happened again. It's happened again, Ryan. I'm sorry, it's happened again. Yeah. It's happened again. It's happened again. I mean, I can't really show you because it's very small writing. But yeah, no, it didn't last long, did it? Yeah, really didn't last long. Goal scorers.
For Aston Villa, it's going to be Jacob Banzi. For Man United, it's going to be Rashford and Martial. Oh,
No, will you wait? Fucking wait. I said 2-1 United, Rashford, Martial, and I was going to say Bailey, but then after Tom said that kind of thing about he only scores 1 goal with a manager, with every manager, I was going to throw. I don't know. I can't really throw Ollie Watkins that Ramsey fella in because they look a bit weird, but I'm going to throw Ollie Watkins in there. Well, we still got the same goal scorers right for United. But all positive results. You know, it doesn't matter if you predict 10-9. It's all positive. I'll be 10-9, Jesus Christ. Talk about stressing me out. You're coming off this with
go
great.
thriller.
Tell you. Would you like to see it though? I would. That'd be deadly. 10-9.
I'm sure I'd probably need I'd probably been hustled with a heart problem after all that hecticness. But sure, throw it at me. Why not?
Oh yeah. Might as well have a good night, what?
Yeah, here for a good time, not a long time.
There we go, Tom. I like it. There we go. Good hell, Tom. But yeah, Tom says 3-2 United. I went 2-1, and what's new? Ryan went 2-1 as well. But
it's been lovely doing these streams, but I now retire. And I'd love to-
nice having you, Ryan. It was pretty. Me and Tom, you'd be missed. You'd be missed by me and Tom and the rest of the lads. But no, definitely the last song. The match starts at 8 o'clock tomorrow, so you should be live not too long before that, anyways. So to watch along. Hopefully we get the job done. I was gonna say hopefully we get the 3 points, but it's not the Premier League or the Europa League. It's the Carabao Cup. As I said at the start, is it silverware or is it stainless steel? Nobody's gonna know. But Tom, as always, nice to have you on. Much appreciated. And Ryan, much appreciated for coming on.
Yeah, we're going back to being scary people again.
Yeah, I know. If you're worried of us, not to. But yeah, thanks everybody for watching. Subscribe, all that good stuff. Subscribe to Football Sides as well. I'll be over there next week with watch alongs and whatnot. Not whatever the World Cup starts, anyways. But thanks everybody for watching. Talk to you all later.